What is up, guys? It is Robert of Gaming with Me, and today I want to tell you something. I want you to close your eyes. Just close your eyes for a quick minute, unless you're driving. If you're driving, keep your eyes on the road, or else, bad things are gonna happen. But if you're in a place where you could just kind of watch this video and close your eyes, let's do it. Because I want to take you to a different place, to a different year. The year is 2012. You were playing on a Wii U. Yes, a Wii U, not a Wii. It's got the Wii U gamepad. There's a screen on it. You're holding it. You're holding that damn gamepad and you're looking at it. It's, oh my god, look at this gamepad. This controller has a screen on it. And all of a sudden you turn it on and the boot up music starts and there's just a bunch of Miis that are rushing down on the screen, running just towards a different section of the screen. And all you see are different game covers on different sections. You see New Super Mario Bros. U, maybe a Zombie U. You see a Nintendo Land cover, and all these people are near these game covers, and all of them start talking about those games. And you see, like, New Super Mario Bros. U, this guy says, "Oh man, this Mario game is awesome." On Zombie U, you'll see someone say, "Ooh, I was real scared." On Nintendo Land, you'll see someone say, "I just beat my sister in this." And then maybe there's another community where you see a bunch of awesome drawings. All is nice. It is peaceful. The music is welcoming. The fact that there's so many people talking about so many different games on screen is just incredible. Now, I want you to open your eyes. What do you see here that is different? This is the Wii U in 2021. Hell, you could say it after 2017. This is when Miiverse closed down. Now when you turn on the Wii U, a bunch of great Miis come and rush toward the screen and welcome you. But they're now replaced with generic Nintendo accounts. There are no people there. There are no live people there that are commenting about different games. It's now just a place of emptiness and sadness of what used to be. What I am talking about, ladies and gentlemen, is Miiverse. I love Miiverse. Miiverse was a fantastic platform that was on the Wii U and then was later introduced on the 3DS. It was Nintendo's social media for people who are playing games. And it's funny because there are truly so many people that never have been on Miiverse, or they see it as some type of cringe thing. They're like, it's a stupid little platform, it's whatever. I got a counter argument that right away just because it's so dumb. I miss Miiverse a lot. And some people will just see Miiverse as like a joke. They say, "Oh, look at all these dumb posts." Yeah, welcome to the internet. Have you not been on any social media platform? Yeah, you go on YouTube, there's a bunch of shit videos. When I first started making videos back in 2010 on my Raving Rabbit 2-3 channel, yeah, there were a bunch of really low quality videos that had my camera leaning on the side. Like, that's essentially the equivalent of a shit post. It's the same thing with Twitter, of course. You'll find a bunch of random bullshit on Twitter. Same with Facebook, anything. Really, what are we gonna shut down every social media platform because there's a bunch of bad shit on it? Of course not, but that's because people love to just focus on the negative and the memes, and that's fine. But Miiverse as a platform was so damn innovative in the gaming space. The fact that they just didn't continue with it literally destroys my soul. It destroys my entire core being, man, because Miiverse was a social media platform that you could talk about any game ever on there with a bunch of people who are also playing that said game. Yes, you could post on Twitter and Facebook about your games that you've been playing, but is that really the same? No, not in the slightest. In the end of the day, people aren't on Twitter to see your millions of screenshots. Of course, you'll still get people who like it and comment and stuff and reply, but it's not the same as having a dedicated community to said game. People forget and they don't remember these type of stuff, but it was every game on the platform. Every single game had their own community. And then when you would ever wanted to post about that game, it would take you to that community and you would post about that game. In these posts, you could ask for help, you could post screenshots, you could draw, you could do literally so many different things with your post. It's a post, you know? So you could just discuss your love or hate about this game. That means literally even indie developers had their own section on a social media platform that hosted millions of people. I mean, that's an amazing thing, you know. You didn't even have to go to Google or YouTube to actually find some info on a game. You could just go in their community, see all the people posting screenshots, talking about it, sharing their love about it, to get a feedback on what you may like about that game. They even had like almost verified profiles for developers, so legitimately you could be playing a game, and then one of the developers could comment on your post, say thanks for playing, blah blah blah. You could talk about little problems, like if there were frame rate issues, that people will discuss, hey, yeah, we're trying to patch this, blah blah blah. That doesn't happen on any platform right now. You have to go on Twitter and stuff like that to hear that. But why can't you? That would be the most next gen, current gen feature, to have developers talk to you straight on the platform that you're literally playing on. That makes sense. They shouldn't have to go to an external app so they could tell you, hey, by the way, we know the issues, blah, 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 when you could just be on the platform itself and talk to the developers there. That is so much easier, and it just makes sense because it's on it. That's where it's at. And so to think that there was a platform that existed, which was Miiverse, the fact that they were like, yeah, we're going to scrap that for the Switch, is just such a backwards thinking. And I get it, Nintendo does that type of stuff, but I truly believe if Iwata was still around, we might have still seen some form of Miiverse. You know, I have no proof of that, but I feel like there would be a higher chance if Iwata was still around, if we would still have Miiverse. I'm not too sure. But that's what was amazing. It was communities of people playing games and being able to share your love for those games, screenshots, all these things stored, and it was amazing, man. And I do want to actually make a video about my posts, some of my older posts that are really dumb or really cool to talk about. And unfortunately, I'm not going to do that now because then the video would be way too long. But with this, I want to actually just talk about what was so cool about it. And a lot of people don't realize, because a lot of people that don't care about Miiverse just didn't use it. And that's fine, because those same people probably also don't really use any other social media platform, and that's fine. But this was the way of socializing with people. You were able to meet so many people. I remember I friended a lot of people through Miiverse, and you're able to send messages with people through Miiverse. All the type of stuff that you can't even do on the Switch now, you were able to do on Miiverse. Even stuff like E3, they would make communities specifically around E3 so everyone could just share the hype. I'm like, oh my god, I can't wait till Smash Wii U. Oh my god, Splatoon looks amazing. What the fuck is Splatoon? Star Fox Zero. Oh my god, did you see that Xenoblade Chronicles X? God damn, that looks crazy. Oh my god. You were able to say so much things, and it was just an outpour of love. Again, there was a lot of amazing people that would draw, some amazing talented artists on the Wii U gamepad. It was just insanity what people were able to do. I always go back to saying that the people that don't care about Miiverse just don't really go on Miiverse. And again, that's fine, but I literally had hundreds of hours in Miiverse. I would be on there pretty damn often. If I'm not playing a game, I'd scroll some Miiverse things. I like to see what people are talking about in terms of games, because it was such a nice and welcoming platform. You know, obviously you weren't able to be mean and shit, you know. You couldn't even say curse words. You would be removed and stuff like that. In fact, I was banned. On the last 2 years, I was not able to comment anything. At the end of 2015, so technically a year and a half before the Switch came out. But man, I wish I didn't. I'll talk about how I got banned one day, like when I talk about my post one day. But yeah, I got banned off of Miiverse. But I before that, regardless, even after, I was still able to check out everyone's posts. It's not like you're not able to check out people's posts. It was just such a fun thing, scrolling through the timeline. You follow people, you can friend people, do all those great things. You know, you always yeah people, so that instead of liking people, you yeah them. Yeah! That's always a bit funny. It's like, yeah! Alright. You comment, you share, you have discussions, you make tournaments with people. You literally connect gaming with other gamers, and it's greatness. It literally had that perfect Nintendo atmosphere, and Somehow they said, yeah, we're not doing that again. What the fuck? They said, oh, well, you could just upload on Twitter. Again, it's not the same thing. People don't go on Twitter to know about Armillo. Armillo was a game on Wii U, a smaller game, a title on Wii U that I would post on Miiverse, and there were people that also did too. That's where I got to have the developer, talk about stuff to me. It was very, very cool. Very, very cool. So while people may think of it as a joke or a meme for a lot of things, I view it as another thing that was a landmark in gaming. And I know people like to be like, oh, blah, people like to be edgy motherfuckers. Look, Miiverse was a awesome tool for both developers and gamers who like to just share their passion for video games, man. And whether it's a big game or a small title, it was there in the palm of your hands, and it was always there. Anytime you played a game, you could use it for any game. It was there, and that was amazing. That was legitimately innovative for that time, and it still would be now, because there's nothing on any platform that's like that. Nothing. I remember later on, PlayStation opened like their communities thing. Still not the same, if I'm being honest with you. It's like you have your own different games, have their own different communities where you could kind of find people through there. It's not the same thing as just pressing the home menu, going to Miiverse, taking you automatically to that game's community, having a bunch of people there. It was built into the system. Like, it was meant for the Wii U, built into that. It's not like, I don't even think the PS4 has the communities anyway. PS5, but like nothing will quite live up to that Miiverse unless they make another Miiverse. I can't imagine it cost Nintendo a ton of money for Miiverse. I'm sure it was pocket change to them to run Miiverse while also making a shit ton of money on everything. It's just like, come on, what are you guys doing? This was the perfect social aspect to your platform that you desperately needed and still desperately need now. But unfortunately, they're like, you know what? We're done. We're done with Miiverse. We're not doing it anymore. And it was sorely missed. Because I was thinking, man, Breath of the Wild on Switch, I shared things on Twitter, which is cool, but not the same. But Breath of the Wild on Wii U had Miiverse. It totally went straight over my head, because I saw only like a few days ago people were sharing Breath of the Wild screenshots on Miiverse through the Wii U version. That makes like that cooler than the Switch version. Fuck, man, that's really awesome. That's legit really awesome. Oh well, yeah, I just wanted to ramble on how fantastic Miiverse was. It was a platform that developers could use, that gamers could use to just find new people, find people that share common interests, and see posts about their favorite games. No matter what the size of the game was, it had a community and people were able to be on there and talk about it. That's incredible. Literally cannot be done today. RIP to Miiverse. I just wanted to show my love to that damn social media platform. One of the reasons the Wii U is one of my favorite, it is my favorite console of all time. Miiverse was a fantastic platform. And again, you'll always hear a bunch of people that, oh man, it was so shit and blah 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 blah. They didn't use it the same way. Just like with any other social media platform that has a bunch of dumb takes and stuff, you could also just keep scrolling by and find people who share common interests and who you enjoy. Who would have thought? That's how social media works. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this content and want to hear more gaming content discussion, all type of stuff, we do a variety of topics and things. Definitely subscribe to the channel. I really damn appreciate it. Miiverse, that's my one and true love, man. Love that damn thing, and it will forever, every day, tear into my soul that there's no Miiverse. Because, man, I would share a lot more photos. I don't like sharing photos on Twitter nearly as much. I do it. I clearly do it. But I would be more active in posting if it was, if I was able to do it straight on the damn console that I'm playing on with other people. Whatever, that's just too obvious. That's too simple, man. It makes too much sense. It's too cringe, bro. Alright, whatever. See you guys next time. Have a good one. Peace.
With a lot of bullshit that we have to get used to this. Settle up to settle down to have a perfect environment for us around. so that means fucking with the current. Yeah, fucking with currency. Keep on having recurring dreams. I'm making it as an MC. Cause currently, I don't know if I'm gonna make it, but that's a risk that I'm taking. Can't afford to be lazy, just work for a big corporation.